Hey everyone, it's Evan. I'm just going to show you how to do a quick Photoshop tutorial today. I'm going to show you how to whiten people's teeth in photos. The easiest way I think is out there, at least that I know of. And I'm also just going to show you how I would edit a photo on a daily basis, like on an everyday basis. So here we go. Here's the photo. You click that open. It's going to open in the raw editor. So I'm going to take a look here. It looks a little bit bright just coming in, so I'm going to bring the highlights down. And then I come over, the color balance looks a little off to me. So I'm gonna just go to auto usually and just see what that looks like. And it's daylight, so it'll be about 5,000 Kelvin. And it puts it at 4,800, which looks good to me. The blues look really nice. So I'm gonna be happy with that. I'm just gonna add a little bit of clarity. And then other than that, I think this photo looks pretty good. Just like, that didn't take too much editing. You don't have to do that much editing on a lot of photos. It's just a matter of getting it to look where you want it. But I think it looks good. So let's open the image in Photoshop actually. But the first thing I'm gonna do is grab the zoom tool here. And I'm gonna zoom in on everyone's teeth just to kind of compare how they're looking today. Hunter definitely with the yellow boys over there. Hallie's looking pretty good. And then Kelsey looks about in between. So we're gonna start with Hunter to try to get it to about where Hallie is. So we're gonna grab the selection tool over here. And then we're just going to try to select his teeth as best we can. And then I try to get every section of them there, like kind of like that. So I think that'll work. And if you have the gums, it really doesn't matter because they don't really have the color that we're going to be messing around with. So after they're selected, you're going to go click on hue and saturation, pull that up. You're going to go to yellows, and then that's going to pull up a menu, and it's going to say lightness here. So when you take a look at the teeth, when I slide the slider, they get whiter, and then they get also not whiter. So so when you do it, I would say be careful, because if you put it too white, it doesn't look natural. Like, I think that is pretty obviously too white. So just try to find a good middle ground. In the 70s usually is where I'd go with it, depending on the type of like yellowness of the teeth. It just kind of depends, but that's usually good. So we'll zoom out and just take a look at it and see how natural it looks. And I think it looks fine. So we'll go over to Kelsey really quick just to show you one more time how to do it. So grab that selection tool again and come over here, select. So you see it's kind of selecting parts that we don't want it to be selected right now. So we grab you get the selection tool, you just hold option, and it makes it a little minus. So then once it's the minus, it'll go the opposite direction of selection. And that rhymes too, so it's real fun. So we've got it basically where we want it again. Like I said, it doesn't really matter if you have the gums or the lips in it too much because it's not the same color. We're gonna grab the hue and saturation once again on there. We'll do a whole new layer of that. And then from there, we just do the exact same thing. We go to master, or where it says master, but then we're gonna go to yellows, click yellows, and then take a look at it, make sure it's selected. So see, that's changing the color once again. And like I said, we're gonna go to about 80 on this one. I think it's looking good. And then look at the whole photo again. And I think it looks pretty good. I think everyone's teeth look pretty white. So that's basically that. And then I would just go in and kind of grab like the spot healing tool and maybe fix a few blemishes here and there. But you also have to remember not to be selected on the layer that your teeth whitening is on. So just grab it, and that's a really easy way to fix blemishes. But that's basically it for teeth whitening. If you have any questions, let me know, and be on the lookout for more tutorials, and like and subscribe. See you next time.